get this nigga a couple bouts.
It's a lightweight bout between Chad Money Mendes and Diego Sanchez.
Shit.
What? What was that? What about later on in the year? What happened about later on in the year?
I was just talking to one of my co-workers.
Oh, you were talking to your team?
The MMA hotbed of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Oh,
Here's Diego Nightmare Sanchez, still going strong, well past his 35th birthday. Only fighter from season 1 of The Ultimate Fighter. Still on this UFC roster. He has fought really anybody.
Diego, you focus, man. I'm so sorry you had to come to this, man. Every time I promise you, as long as I'm going to be your manager, it's gonna get better.
Aggressive attacks, great wrestling skills, and vicious ground and pound.
Back in the heyday, man, I remember him and Rising, man. He good eye.
He may still go back over there. You never know. He may pop up and kickbox a couple of Cerrones upside their scalp. You never know. You may see him in the tournament in the near future.
All right, so here he is, the knockout artist, accomplished collegiate
2019, we got a lot of cards in store.
3 times he has challenged for UFC gold. Outstanding knockout threat who is back for the first time in a long time tonight. We'll see if Chad Money Mendes can get over the hump and eventually get belted with that UFC gold. You know, that is what drives him.
Chad, you make weight?
That's what drove him back here tonight.
Chad Mendes has a very solid wrestling pedigree and has been training under Juan Lozcano and Master Tong in Sacramento, and they've really improved his striking game. He's got a lot of speed and some serious
Last time we seen you got
skills.
your head smoked off.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. 4 years, the difference in age between these two fighters. Some differences in height and reach. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Big difference. Another fighter that don't make weight on his team, but he never bring that up. Never bring that shit up. Can even make 149?
Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner.
Oh, boy. You knew this was a catch weight. You couldn't have put 5 pounds on. You couldn't have came in at 150.
Hey man, this nigga.
So that's our fault, right?
Metabolism is fast. He lost that shit. Nigga just walking in.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here. All right, the wait is over. We are underway.
Now in this fight, we were scheduled to fight Zabit, right? Now, he promised us Zabit. We had a whole bunch of people promised us in that spot, but Zabit was who we were training for. Zabit is a big, tall, lanky, 6 foot plus. You know what I'm saying? Abraham Lincoln looking mother. And then come fight week, like a couple days before, Zabit pulls out visa issues when he was just in Tom's River working out with the champ Marlon Moraes. That didn't make any sense to me, but you know, whatever. Coming off a loss, Mendes, you know, comes into the spot, and you know, he puts in a valiant performance. But I told Diego, you can do whatever you want with Mendes. Mendes is small. We're not at all, you know, afraid of his wrestling. I mean, he is a phenomenal wrestler. Like, don't get us wrong, but coached by Prometheus 420, not at all. Not at all. So we wanted to keep this to the feet, and if we actually, you know, got in trouble, then we would take it to the ground. But other than that, we're not we're not gonna fucking.
That shot blocked by Sanchez.
We weren't gonna really try to wrap it up with him too much.
Oh,
So we basically wanted to put on my basic 1-2 leg kick,
Mendes gets tagged by the kick there. He couldn't have liked that too much, Joe.
1 body kick, 1 leg kick, 1-2 leg kick,
missed that shot.
1 body kick,
Punch coming, it's blocked.
1-2 high kick.
Nice inside leg kick.
Put you to sleep.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 1.
I'm pretty sure Diego
Sanchez' cut
got.
is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding.
I was training with Diego, and I seen he had a couple of kicks, but I couldn't really figure out how to use them.
To use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there. Oh! He's got him hurt here.
Diego. Vintage. That looked like vintage. So,
That kick blocked by Sanchez.
as you can see, I'm not concerned with his striking. I'm not concerned with his wrestling. Nothing.
In a furious round 1.
Feel like we can go in there and do it. Absolutely anything we wanted to him. Zabit would have been a better matchup, but you know,
There's the head kick. Looked like there might have been a
Zabit's higher in the rankings. He gets to call the shots. So
These guys are swinging.
somewhere we gotta find some way to put Diego somewhere in these rankings of ours that we made up.
huge block there. Well-placed kick there by Sanchez.
Maybe I should post a picture or something of the rankings for you guys, so you can see inside our sick, twisted mind of this fantasy world that we made up, and how we distribute belts and championships and such. Like, it's so elaborate. The thing is, I probably keep it only in my mind, and I don't share it with anybody. That's probably why all these fights, you know, barely get made.
Nice kick there by Sanchez.
If I was,
Kick to the body land.
you know, talking to him, talking to my partner about, you know, what these fights were, they probably would happen a little more, and how the divisions worked out. I tried to explain to him how the divisions worked, but
Action-packed first round.
I don't know whether he really was paying attention.
Fucking midget.
Oh, he blocked that offense.
So
How about that shin?
I gotta lay it all out once again, and you know, we gotta have a meeting.
Fuck
Diego. Didn't we train that?
Off of the center line.
Tries to pass here, but gets shut down.
20 seconds
Trained
left.
all of that.
Trying to take the back
Top
here.
15 is
Sanchez gets
kinda
up
tight.
and decides to take this fight back to the field
really tight.
despite having a
I
dominant
may
position on the ground.
change a couple of dudes in and out of the top 15 based on their performances, because there's a lot of dudes we haven't seen in a while. But
What an end to round
I
one.
can't really do much with this little
Oh,
nigga.
what a way to end the round. He got stunned
He's
by a
tiny.
huge shot there just before you heard the...
that's the thing.
Several near fight ending
Excuses.
moments in that round. Lots of action.
Way too
That's gonna be a common theory.
He out of
His
weight
team,
class, so not
there's
even
a
to
lot
put a
of dudes wrong
difference
with
between
a
these
lot
two
of
Your
niggas.
thing as usual.
This nigga's out of weight. This nigga's 10 times his size.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Second round underway.
Fight illegal.
When we in the back seat, when we in the back and we talking, these is great fights. You know what I'm saying? When we in the back, we talking, we like, oh, these are good fights.
He's gonna want to start this
Then when we
round
get
off
here, you know, they like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they like Johnny Hendricks. You know how I hate it. I feel about Johnny
always
Hendricks.
comes out aggressive. He's got top flight wrestling skills and great
So, yeah,
conditioning.
you know what I'm saying?
Look for
Somebody
him to
offered me
set up some
Popeyes, so I
nasty
ate it. You know what I'm
ground
saying?
and
I blame
pound,
him.
or go for a
So, nigga,
submission.
you the one who ate the Popeyes. What you mean?
Wham! The right and the left behind it.
Well, the offense has been there. He is landing some good shots, but not really.
Now he's trying to get a little bit aggressive.
And putting combinations on his opponent. He's got to mix up his
Trying to push
strikes,
the pace.
change his tempo a little bit, and
That would
try
be
to keep
smart,
his
but
opponent
wrestling
out
would be
there
smart.
by
But he
landing
knows
more
he's
than
not
just
a
one strike.
fantastic wrestler in EA title, so
By Sanchez.
you got to play the
How about
kickboxing
output
game.
for this fighter here? A lot of good time shots there, and they're all landing.
Diego, what's up? What's up, baby? They got in Chad ear and shit.
Significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Absolutely.
Mendes gets hammered by that solid uppercut. That one got his attention.
See, I'm starting to notice the pressure, and then I gotta return.
Oh, he clipped him again.
I gotta match his pace. I feel like Diego got the ability to match his pace and not get gassed out. Obviously, he's a fucking animal.
Doing a great job of being unpredictable and mixing things up here.
I know Chad wasn't even prepared. Chad got thrown in here last minute, so.
That one hurt.
Last time Chad was used was so long ago.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Come on, Diego.
Ooh, blocks the shot. Well,
he was ready for whatever. We was training for Zabit. You know what I'm saying? And then you brought in a fucking Mighty Mouse.
I really didn't want this nigga in here. I mean, I was forced. Niggas was forcing me when I was overseas. Niggas was just making
nobody forced you to, nobody forced you to make this fight, man. Nobody forced you to make this fight. I don't want to hear that, man. Ain't nobody put a gun to your head. You a trained military agent. Now we put Berettas to your scalp. It was like Chad versus Diego, or you're done.
Hit him with the jab.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
I thought it was mutually agreed upon. You know what I'm saying? We promoted it.
I was fighting a couple times.
Oh boy.
Very good blocks.
I don't know.
Get back on your game,
Diego. Shit. Niggas is
Get
trying
back
to
on
get
your
a check.
game. I tried to get a check for both of us in 2019. And it start with these amazing fights like this.
He's got good accuracy on that jab.
Nobody told Chad to sign that contract. See? Me and Cosmo Pierre on opposite ends of the octagon, talking to each other. He's crying and complaining that his fighter is in there taking a beating, and I'm like, nobody forced you guys to come into this octagon. You know what I'm saying? We was training for somebody completely different. You sacrificed this dude to the fucking nightmare, Diego Sanchez, who's gonna fucking rip your head off. That's your fault. That has nothing to do with me or my team. We only fight who's on the opposite side of that octagon. Whether it's that dude is our size or, 10 size smaller than us, it doesn't matter to us. Take them down. Mix it up a little bit. And you never know what the judge is. Fuck. Missing transitions. Always pisses me off. Tried to get it back. Diego, wake up. We're not blocking transitions. We're being a little bit, too anxious and greedy. He's gonna try to push off. Oh, he got sets in the tie. Get him off of us. Trying not to take any unnecessary damage going into the fucking third round.
Missed the mark. Oh, caught a big
listen to some more banter between camps.
Well, no denying his toughness, Joe. As we hit the end of the round, you see the cut on his nose is only getting worse. Might even be a broken nose at this point in time. So you can be sure his corner man is going to say, "Do not
I'm sorry.
blow your nose." That could result in the eyes swelling.
Chad Mendes is a midget.
Ariane Celeste in the building.
We should be apologizing for Chad for signing his life away for a check.
Nah, I didn't sign on this. I don't remember my hands. Niggas is doing things on your own out here, man. Chad
lasted this long.
I got a lot of people to talk to, man. This is some.
He got tagged there.
Mendes gets hit with a kick. He appears largely unfazed. Oh!
This is like the Aldo Moicano fight that you said that you ain't signed off on. So basically, we're just
Sanchez, the shot is blocked.
waiting for the end here. There's nothing Chad could really do besides take a beat and then, you know,
My man, it's
Well,
hot.
not only is he
wait for the
staying
inevitable.
aggressive as he was in the
Wait for the
previous round,
inevitable.
and the high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this
He's
fight.
getting some good combinations off, but that's not where it's at.
Connecting with a barrage of punches.
And that's not his cup of tea. He's the type of guy that likes to,
How about that chin?
give you a couple of shots, hit you with an overhand, and then grapple with you and take you down. But that wasn't gonna work against Diego the Nightmare.
Outside.
As we end it here.
Beautiful knockout
Outweight.
blow to finish the fight
155, 145, man. Yo, Dana White, yo. You a piece of shit.
Ready for the official decision, Bruce
Fucking
Buffer.
fighters can't make weight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh.
referee Yves Levine has
Oh
conducted this
my
contest
God! Here we go.
Unbelievable.
Here we,
Unbelievable.
here we. Let me see what the judges said. Let me see what the judges had to say. All right, I just wanted to make sure.